beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of knowing who you want to be and what you want from this life. I've had a couple of coaching calls lately and I noticed a common theme, and the theme was that people knew exactly what they didn't like feeling. People knew exactly what they didn't like about themselves or what they were experiencing in their life. But every time I asked them, what does the best outcome look like for you? Or what does the best version of yourself look like? A lot of people didn't know. They've only known the things that they don't like because most people are fixated on the things that don't make them feel good. It's just much easier to fixate on that because it's something that is familiar. It's something you've probably thought about for a while, and it's a familiar space for you, so it's easy to pinpoint what it is that you don't like about yourself. I guarantee you ask someone, hey, what don't you like about yourself? And they can just list it like this. I don't like my body. I don't like the way I laugh. I don't like the way I'm being treated. And then ask them, what do you like? And it's like, huh? And you're probably asking, like, why does that matter? The reason that it matters for you to know what it is that you do like about yourself is because it's going to help your brain seek this out in your reality. So right now, if you are only thinking about the things that you don't like about yourself, about your life, your mind is kind of like, okay, she believes these like thoughts, like, oh, she's not good enough, she doesn't feel worthy, she doesn't like her body. And your mind's job is to validate these thoughts for you. Your mind is just your slave. Your mind is just going to obey everything that you think. So if you're thinking all of these negative thoughts, your mind is now going to be like, okay, when I wake up and when I go to work, I'm gonna find anything that I can to validate the thoughts that she's thinking inside. So if you think that you suck at your job, your mind is going to try so hard to give you the validation that you suck. So for example, you have a situation in front of you and your mind's like, well, she can think that she can do this, that she can do the job that she's given, and that she can overcome this challenge, but she can also think that she's not good enough and that she's not capable of doing this and that she's not skilled enough. So there's two options here. Your mind is going to choose this option because this option has the belief systems that like you're thinking, and your mind is just your slave, so it's going to obey everything that you do. And then you're gonna have a bad experience at your job where it's now going to validate the feelings that you're thinking inside. And then you're gonna be like, see, I knew I wasn't good enough. See, this didn't work out. I knew that I wasn't skilled enough. And this only happened simply because you believed all of those things. And your mind just had to fixate on that because it had to obey you. Versus if you had good beliefs about yourself and your like ability to do your work and confidence, it would have chosen this option. And then you would have succeeded. And then it would have validated to you like, okay, Jackie, like, see, you can do this. You are confident, XYZ. So that is why it's important to actually know what it is that you do want, because your brain is constantly seeking this out for you. If you believe that you are unworthy, your brain's gonna be like, okay, we've entered a new relationship, so we're gonna self-sabotage this relationship. Even though it might be really good, we're going to force you to only see the bad in this because you have bad beliefs about yourself and about relationships. Versus if you had positive beliefs about yourself and relationships, like, I'm so worthy of good love and amazing love, and you enter something that's, you know, maybe it's a really good thing, and your mind is now going to seek out all of the amazing qualities and all of the amazing things about this relationship because it's trying to validate everything that you feel inside. And so that brings me kind of circling back to knowing what you do want. So if you only know what you don't want, Your mind is like, again, validating everything because that's what it's supposed to do. But if you write down a list of all the things that you would like to see in your life, that you would like to feel about yourself, your mind can now see something. It's like, confidence? Okay, let's try to go find that. How can you become something when you don't even know what that thing is? It's kind of like, oh, I can't wait for Christmas to get all of my like gifts, and you didn't even write Santa a list of what you wanted. Like, how is Santa gonna give you what you want when you didn't even write down what it is that you want? So that is the same concept. How is your mind supposed to seek out these experiences for you when it doesn't know any of the good things that you are wanting? Same thing, guys. You need to sit down with yourself and write out what you do want. Literally write out like a Christmas list. Like, we know what we don't like about ourselves. What would you like to like about yourself? I want to like my body. I want to feel comfortable with myself. I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel loved. Write that down, and your brain's like, okay, these are the things that I need to now work towards so that I can validate these things that are in front of Jackie. Like, you've now put this in your mind, which wasn't there before because you were only thinking about the negative things. Now you've inserted some like goals for your mind to go and now validate for you. How can you take the actions necessary to become a confident person if you haven't even placed that thought in your mind to become a confident person? All you're telling your mind is that you're not confident. I'm so unconfident, I'm so unconfident. And your brain's like, your wish is my command. Let me go find that out for you. Let me go find out experiences to help validate that for you, because that's literally my job. Our brain is our friend, but if we're not using it correctly, it's literally our biggest enemy. You need to kind of help it out here, right? We need to use it for our own good here. So let's do that. Enough about what we don't like about ourselves. Let's start implanting things that we do want to see for our lives, things that we do want to feel for ourselves. We need to do that. When you don't know what you want, it's like you're just floating through life. It's like going to the grocery store and not having a list and just vibing out, like taking your sweet time, picking some things that you remembered to get, but then leaving the store and like not remembering what you were there for, and then being like, oh my God, I totally missed the thing that I was supposed to get. That's the whole reason I went to the grocery store. Same thing with life. If you don't have goals here, if you don't know what to work towards, you're just mindlessly going through life. What you're doing is just prolonging how awesome your life could be if you were able to like look at the list of things that you want and possibly encounter them throughout your life. But because you've never written them down, you might not ever experience them because your mind is not trying to seek them out because you have not put that in your mind. Please, for yourself, just write out what you do want for once. Stop shitting on yourself and really just sit and ask yourself, what does the best version of myself look like? What habits does this person have? What do I want to feel? Once you do this, your mind will start to seek out these experiences to help you get there because your mind is here to help you. It's literally at your disposal. Your mind can be used for good and it can be used for bad. I've decided that I want to take control of my life. I want to be the captain of this motherfucking ship. Cause I'm just tired of letting life just like steer me around like a little doll, dragging me around as if I have no control. Listen up, babes. You have total control of your life. And if you don't think so, I don't know what to tell you, because we literally control our lives. We are the writers of our story. You have the power to change. Life literally is not happening to you. It's happening for you, and it is only playing back and projecting all the things that you feel internally. You are writing the story. You are the author, whether you like it or not. I know that is a big pill to swallow. Like, wow, you're saying that I have complete authority and control of my life? Yes, I know that is kind of scary and can seem like a big responsibility, but you either own it or you're gonna let life write your story. I would rather write my story. Thank you very much. I'm going to literally write an amazing novel because I only have one life and I want to direct it. I do. I want to write it out exactly as I want because that means that I can make it fun. I can make it happy. I can make it a lot more enjoyable instead of being a little, what is it, like Katy Perry song? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? You're welcome. Yeah, like don't be a plastic bag in the wind. Like take control of your life. But it does start with, what do you even want from life? What do you want? What do you want to feel like? What do you want to be? What are your goals? Write that shit down. Don't let your mind tell you what to do. You are controlling your mind. It's not the other way around. I promise. This is how it works. You control your mind. You are the boss. Tell it what to do. Tell it what you want, and it will listen to you. All right, I know that was a little intense. I'm sorry if I yelled at you. That wasn't my intention. I'm just really want you guys to just wake up, people. Wake up. Just wake up. Stop wandering through life. Stop. If you want a good life, you can totally have it. It requires some effort, and it requires you to wake up and take responsibility for your life. So if you want to coach with me, link in bio. Love you guys.